Hey guys, this is Jeremy with Premier Pro Wash and Seal. Thought I'd do a short little video on the type of sand that's needed for paver sealing. This is an area that doesn't get touched on enough because people need to realize how important the quality of sand that you're using when it comes to paver sealing is. A lot of times when we go out for quotes, one of the main reasons we get called out in the first place is because the homeowners are fed up with all the mold and mildew and algae that's growing on their pavers and in between their pavers. Here in Florida, with all of our rainfall and humidity, it's a big problem. And some of these joint spaces that's filled with the wrong type of sand, the mold and mildew are literally overtaking the pavers. They're what we call paver poop, really, because they're long strands of just this black, nasty, moldy, mildew stuff. Again, that's overtaking their whole pavers. You can't even focus on the pavers because of this mold and mildew in between the joints. Takes your eyes right to it. One of the biggest culprits of that circumstance is poor sand quality. A lot of contractors, they'll use play sand or thin sand or the wrong type of polymeric sand. And when we say it's the wrong type, those play sands and thin sands, they like to retain water. They hold in the water. And another issue is they have a lot of nutrients in the sand. They have not been filtered at all. So when we get into our rainy season and we're facing all that rain and humidity, and that sand is just holding in the water and it's got nutrients in it, that's why that stuff just takes off. That's why it starts taking over your pavers. Therefore, you need the right sand to go in between those joints. Personally, at Premier Pro Wash and Seal, we use a filtered sand. It's called Silica sand. It really greatly reduces this problem. Another thing that when it comes to sand that people got to realize is too much sand is also a problem. When we're looking out at your pavers, and if it's even like what you would see inside of a house, like with tile and grout, that's not the way that the pavers are supposed to be at all. There's a edge on the pavers, and it's called the chamfer edge. It's spelled out CHAMFER. Ideally, you want the sand about 1/8 of an inch below that chamfer edge. And the reason you want that is it's for draining issues. It's also to allow the pavers to somewhat shift a little bit, interlocking pavers. Too much sand is a problem. And then on the opposite side of that spectrum, not enough sand is a problem. Because if you don't have enough sand, then your pavers are going to be susceptible to shifting or collapsing, being really wobbly. Therefore, the correct amount of sand is just as important as the type of sand. So therefore, give us a call or text on our business line at 813-335-2869 if you'd like to have a quote. Or if your pavers are in this dire situation of having a lot of mold and mildew in between it, we can help. We can drastically give you a solution that will reduce that problem dramatically if we can root out that sand and put in the right type of sand. And plus, our sealer, as an extra bonus, once we put our sand in place, it will lock that sand hard as a rock, so you're not going to have a lot of washout, and you're not going to have a lot of weeds poking up because that sand is going to be hard as a rock. And we'll go over those things during the quote. But again, if you'd like a quote, reach us at that number at 813-335-2869, or you can contact us through our website at www.pressurewashingpaversealing.com. You can always check out a lot of our work on our website or on our Facebook page at facebook.com// Premier Pro Wash and Seal. Thank you.